Definition of a soldier. Hey man,
What's happening, man?
Y'all know what time it is, man.
What's happening, man? Captain Capaz, what's
Spirit of
happening, man?
Phineas on this
Captain
motherfucker.
DeVar, what's happening, man?
Definition of a soldier, militant minded, violent, silent, sleeping giant. I am titan, soaring, flying, roaring, lying, glorifying, Lord desire. Pump the barrel. Anybody opposing, fold 'em, fuck 'em, focus, choke 'em, smoke 'em, soulless soldier molded. Spirit of Moses, home of the truth, you homeless homies. Pump the barrel. The force coming, dark angel of war coming, the archangel, the Lord coming for shortcomings. Street niggas to reach niggas from street corners. We seek niggas and teach niggas to speak for us. I read the 1611 to get the power outage. My niggas show up in all black like a power outage. You got a bitch out of pocket to put a collar on her. I take the killer as cracker and bring the coward out of her. Less talking and more killing, more bodies and no feelings. One body and one spirit, that body you killing niggas. And all of you Christian niggas will come up some missing niggas. Nigga, this the home of the truth, fuck your religion, nigga. Now ya Allah, the Dawadai, Yahweh power, Kwam Yasha Allah. It's a return of the higher power, Shalom. Y'all know what the hell this is. I.S.U.P.K. Chicago presents the Midwest Fire Weekend, hosted by Captain Mawa Quad. Rainbow Beach Park is finna be lit, y'all. On the 25th, we got the 12 Tribes Lecture. On the 26th, we got Camp Downtown Chicago. 27th, we got the Band 2 Feast. On the 28th, the Cookout. You gotta be here. If you ain't here, shit, you ain't nowhere, man. Y'all know what time it is. 125th Ward West, Harlem. Since 1969, put it down. Shout out Commander General Yohanna and all the generals. Shalom.
What has the white man been doing to Hispanics and Native Indians since he landed on these shores? He's been doing nothing but slay us. He's been doing nothing but going out of his way. Not even that we're a threat to him, but going out of his way in order to kill us. In order to do whatever he can to take us out. Just like when we were creating what's called the settlements, where blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians came together. He was going out of his way to murder them. Destroying our settlements, which were peaceful settlements, where blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians came together in order to prosper, in order to live, in order to not be gunned down by the white man. That was the only purpose. The only purpose was so that we could survive, which is what we had to do. But you think the white man gave a damn about that? Hell no. He sent letters all the way across the ocean telling the king to send the army to America in order to crush these settlements. Right. Because they was of the most dire consequences if we came together. Because the white man, even back then, he knew if we came together, that we could destroy whatever he brought against us. And we could dismantle whatever it was that he built up. That's why the white man has done what he's done. Why he's tried so hard to separate us. Separate blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. Try to separate even the tribes themselves. Black man from black man, Hispanic man from Hispanic man, Native Indian man from Native Indian man. That's why the white man's done what he's done. That's right. But guess what, Mr. White Man? This is one thing you cannot dismantle. This is one thing you cannot separate. It's the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge. Under Commanding General Yohanna. We are in this one body under Christ. And this is one thing that we will never, ever betray. And guess what, Mr. White Man? You know that if you can't dismantle this, that is the end of your kingdom. You know that the I.S.U.P.K. is the end of your kingdom, which is why you do everything you can in order to try to stifle us. Which is why you do everything you can in order to try to get brothers and sisters trying to steer away from this truth. But guess what, Mr. White Man? The Most High God is not going to allow you to do your most devious deeds, to do what you do best, which is to lie and to slither in and infiltrate. You will not be able to do that with the I.S.U.P.K. under the name Gen Yohanna. That's right. Right. Go ahead. Who possess and slay them and hold themselves not guilty. who possess or slay them and hold themselves not guilty. When the white man guns blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians down in the streets, does he hold himself guilty? Does the court system hold him guilty? Do the people, the so-called white people, hold the white man guilty when he guns us down in the streets? Hell no. They say, oh, well, you know, he should have been resistant. He should have complied with what the officer said. But yet videos come out where a black man has his hands up, where he's sitting on the ground, and yet he still gets shot in the goddamn back. Right. The Most High God is going to avenge us for what you've done to us, Mr. White Man. That's right. Right. And until Christ returns, the priests and prophets of the Most High God, the men of the I.S.U.P.K, under commanding GEN.YAHANNA, are going to keep bringing out this truth. We're going to keep bringing out your misdeeds to our people, the murders that you've done, and the way that you murder us and hold yourself not guilty. Because every goddamn day you see where a white man has gotten off and killing a black man. Every day you see where a white man, he goes to court momentarily for a couple months, pays a little bit of chump change, but yet he gets off. And then what happens? He's out there, he's signing Skittles. He's signing t-shirts. He's shining pictures of Samir Rice's dead body. That's what's going on out there. That shows you how little these people care about us. Right. Because people are actually paying. They're paying their hard-earned money in order to get an autograph from one of these wicked bastards that gun us down in the streets. Right. That shows you how little they care about us. And even then, if you say, oh, well, there aren't all bad white people, not all white people agree with a black man getting gunned down in the streets, with Hispanics being thrown in concentration camps. But what the hell are these white people doing to stop it from happening? Right. What are they doing to stop our Hispanic brothers from being thrown in concentration camps? And most importantly of all, what are they doing to get them out of them camps? Right. What are they doing to stop the white man from gunning us down? To stop the white man from beating us in the streets? From mass incarcerating us? They're not doing a goddamn thing. And even yet, those people that say, oh, I'm not white, you know, they care about us white people because I'm mixed. Well, if that's the case, why haven't any of your brothers spoken up? Why haven't any of them gotten in line of fire from the white man who's shooting at a black man? It's because they don't give a damn about you. They don't give a damn about what happens to our people. And you know that's the case, and they know that's the case, because they know that you do not belong to their nation. They know that you are your father's seed, which is why they despise you so goddamn much. This is why they do everything they can to put you at the bottom, to break your warrior spirit. That's why they do what they can. And that's why, if you come into the street, they'll do what they can to speak out against you. They'll do what they can to steer you away and to keep you in this world. Because they like what's happening to our people. They like that you now put people on the bottom, and that you cannot become the best man, woman, or child that you can be.
Whose possessors slay them and hold themselves not guilty, and they that sell them save.
And they that sell them. And so we already know who sold blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, the so-called white man. But the white man also isn't the only one that sold blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. That would also be the Arab man, the African man, the East Indian, the Asian. Many nations have sold us into slavery. Go ahead.
Blessed be the Lord.
Blessed be the Lord. That's what these nations say when they sell us into slavery. When they purchase us as slaves for cheap. That's the arms of the Lord. The Lord blessed me with this slave today. And that doesn't just go from back then. That goes today. Because our brothers are being sold as slaves today in the prison system. Why do you think the white man's kingdom has prospered the way that it has? Because he's selling our brothers that are incarcerated for cheap. He's selling for cents on the hour. Really cents for the day. That's what the white man is doing. And not only our black brothers, but he's also doing it to the Hispanics. What do you think the white man is doing with our Hispanic brothers in those concentration camps? He's not just letting them sit there, he's putting them to work. Just like the white man's always done. Same as Native Indians. He's not just letting them sit on reservations. He's not just letting them come out and join society. He's putting them to work. He is going on them reservations and he is kidnapping men and women. You see it every day on the news, where there's a Native Indian man or woman that has gone up missing. There are thousands that are missing at this point.
That's
And there will be thousands more if the white man's kingdom does not crumble.
Jesus Christ was a black man.
So I am rich. Their own shepherds pity them not.
And their own shepherds pity them not. Who are the shepherds? The shepherds are the so-called leaders of black and Native Indians. It's the people we look to for guidance. It's our religious people. It's the leaders of these organizations. It's celebrities. All these people that have power in the white man's kingdom, that's who we look to. But in reality, these people that we look to, they don't give a damn about us. All they care about is making money. All they care about is coming up in the white man's kingdom. No matter how much we destroy blacks, Hispanics, or Native Indians, they're people. That's all they care about. That shows you what the white man's kingdom is. Society. If that means these people could be destroyed because our so-called leaders, they don't give a damn about it. But you know who does give a damn about our people? Who will die for our people?
Right.
Who will fight tooth and nail for our people?
Right.
That is the man in the I.S.U.P.K.
That's right.
Man in GEN.YAHANNA. The righteous man on this earth. We're the only ones who give a damn about our people. That care about our people. We're the only ones that have been fighting since 1969 to free our people from the oppression of the white man, to free our people from all the misdeeds that these other heathen nations have done to us. The white man isn't the only nation that still mistreats us, that still does us wrong. The Arab nation still does it. The Asian, the African, the so-called East Indian. You know what I'm saying? What do you think these nations are doing to our people? They don't come here and they don't set up shops in our communities to prosper us. Why do you think our communities look like such garbage? Because we're pumping all this money in their community, and yet what are they doing? They're selling drugs to us. They're sending that money they get from us, and they're sending it back home in order to prosper their people, which is what blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians should be doing.
Let's talk about the whole.
Was putting money into our communities, building our people up. Only believing in our people and joining one to another. And when we did so, guess what was happening to the white man? He was at the bottom. He was gunning each other down in the streets. That's what was happening to the white man.
Go ahead. Look at Isaiah, chapter 14, verse 21. Prepare slaughter for his children.
Prepare slaughter for his children. Who is this talking about? This is talking about the so-called white man. Prepare slaughter for his children, for what he's done to us, for all the crimes that he's committed in this earth.
Go ahead. For the iniquity of their fathers.
For the iniquity of their fathers. Prepare slaughter for the iniquity of their fathers, for the sins that they've done in the past. Because we all know the white man has done nothing but sin and done all kinds of wickedness in the past. Over the past 400 years. You think he's going to get off with that? You think he's going to get off putting us into slavery and gunning us down in these streets? For incarcerating us? Hell no. He is going to be slaughtered.
That's right.
He's done to us.
Go ahead. That they do not rise nor possess the land.
So that they do not rise nor possess the land. Because anytime the white man rises in this earth, he does nothing but spread his wicked ideas throughout the earth. Just like he did in the Greek era or the Roman era. There was nothing but homosexuality going on back then. So much so that the Romans had to pass a law in order to marry village-born women. Because back then they were doing nothing but having homosexual sex with other men. Because that is what the white man is. He is a natural-born homosexual.
Bro!
Wicked bastard. The devil.
That's right.
Nor possess the land, or pay a full of faith. Because what does the white man do anytime he possesses the land? He destroys it. He destroys it with famine. He destroys it by destroying the soil, which is what he's doing right now, by overplanting and overcropping. He destroys it in any way that he can. Just look at his GMOs. You think that's possible in the earth? You think that oh my God. You know what I'm saying? Look at all the endangered species. Look at all the killing of the animals he has done. When you see a picture pops up every week of him killing an animal. It's not an animal, like a lion or a giraffe. I'm saying so much so that they're endangered. Just look at the buffalo. The white man killed over 100 million buffalo just to wipe out native Indians. Just to get a foothold in this country. Just to cause us more suffering. That shows you how much of a beast the white man is. Shows you how much he cares about the earth and the animals. He don't give a damn about it.
All we care about is
They slaughter his children for the iniquity of their fathers. But they do not rise nor possess the land nor fill the face of the world with cities.
Hey!
Look through the face of the world with cities. Anytime the white man's cities pop up, you know what I'm saying? He does nothing but wickedness in them. Just like he's always done. Just like the white man put a city up in Jerusalem. You know what I'm saying? The holy city. But yet what's he doing over there? He's over there and he's doing drugs. Just like he's always done. He's over there and he's being a homosexual. He's over there and he's being an incestuous bastard. That right there shows you that the Jewish man is not the righteous man of God. He's just like all these other devils. Right. Wicked bastard.
I.S.U.P.K. Chicago presents the 12 Tribes Lecture by Captain Katazai from 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. kicking off the Midwest Fire Weekend. For more information, contact 312-547-1991. Again, that's 312-547-1991. On July 25th, we're going to be on 938 East 79th Street, Chicago, Illinois. Don't miss out on this great lecture, man. This is going to be fire.
Captain Katazai, the Israelite School of Universal and Practical Knowledge under Commander Gen.YAHANNA.
Why is having a lecture like this so important?
And one thing that we're missing out here is we're missing an identity, man. Every other race and nation of people knows who they are.
We're going to be bringing out all the archaeology as far as, you understand, proving who these tribes are.
If you look at this book right here, this is everything leaving our temple when they ransacked us. Rome minted this coin called the Judea capture, meaning Jerusalem captured.
And so-called Black, Hispanic, and Native Indians, you understand, and then the adjoining name as to who we are today and the various tribes that we're from.
Every Black, Hispanic, and Native Indian, you were born a Jew. You were born an Israelite.
Our oppressors' culture, their religion, their God, was all forced upon us, and as a result, we lost the sense of who we are.
How did we get over here in America? Why were we in Africa? What were the Puerto Ricans and the Taino Indians and the Arawak Indians and the Incas and the Mayans? What were they doing over here?
This is a pushback and another step closer to us regaining our culture, getting back closer with the Most High, so that this way He can restore our nation and our people.
Why is it Latinos and blacks have not yet seen the similarities in their plights here in America?
We separate because we're in different religions. We separate because we identify differently. We separate because a brother wears a different goddamn color than you.
Black and Hispanics of Negro or Indian descent on their father's side We are a conquered.
We're on the bottom of every single social and economic system. We fill the prison systems. You understand that? We're number one in every single disease.
And upon being divided and conquered, they labeled us different races. They labeled us, you understand, under different categories. Black and Hispanics run together. We do recognize that we are the same people and have the same flavor. We got to get back to that and realize that we have a common enemy and a common identity. This is what gets someone off of drugs. This is what heals your soul and cleans you up. What made me join the I.S.U.P.K is I was searching for a very long time. I started with different, I guess, so-called religions or spiritual systems. And the reason as to why I'm here is because the truth is here.
Now, where should every Black, Hispanic, or Native American be on July 25th, 2019?
Man, every single Black, Hispanic, and Native Indian should be making a damn pilgrimage to the Midwest. You understand? With the heavy hitters, Captain Mawquad, Captain Debar, Officer Ra'im, you understand, Officer Lamakia Allah, all them heavy hitting brothers, Salakia, if I missed y'all, Captain Kapash, you know what I'm saying? All these different brothers out in the Midwest that's raising up Black, Hispanic, and Native Indians. We should all be at that lecture at the Chicago school, you understand? I'd like to thank Captain Mawquad for extending an invitation for me to come out there and be able to break down this information for our people, because it's so imperative that we wake up now more than ever.
You in the crib, but the boy outside. I get it on outside.